Welcome, everybody, to our Thursday evening presentation of the Frequency Revolution. My name is Nathan, and I'm so happy that you are all here. Thank you, everybody. And if you want to follow what we're doing in my office, I want you to scan the QR code if you have your phone with you right now. This will link you to our Telegram, YouTube channel, our Instagram channel, Facebook, and you will see a lot of updates. This is more of the products and updates of Prive. So if you want to go with that road and the loop of what we are doing, follow this scan me code and get a lot of great updates, especially the Telegram. All right, you can download a lot of great contents right there. So I'm happy that you're here, guys. Welcome to the Frequency Revolution. Go to the meeting chat, let me know where you're from. And we've got people from all over the world. So we've got Mira saying good evening, everybody. Hetty Steves, warm regards from Germany. Hi, Steves. Thanks for being from Dubai, UAE. Guys, thank you for being here. I'm so excited. You're going to learn a lot tonight. So get ready. You can get your notebooks. You can take notes with what I'm about to share to you because this is all about reclaiming your vitality. I think the health industry is booming like never before. And the reason why, because more and more people are conscious right now, and there's a lot of informations in the internet. And you know what internet does, right? If you follow a post, it gives you related posts just like that. So if you're following health frequency, if you like, carnivore diets, you like all this new stuff of health consciousness, you start to watch to see this in your post, in your feeds, and you start saying yourself like, oh, I should be doing something, right? There's a lot of great information. And overall, the reason why we're so much concerned about health today is because there's so much going on, not just with the food we're eating, but with our health system. You know that our health system is not at its best interest. People know that it's all about business. Even our food industry right now. I just watched a video that our flours, we use for bread, they are now using insects. Like 60% are using insects, like crickets. Crickets now are used, all right, as the raw material for flours. High protein, but there's a lot of like chemicals or a lot of heavy metals, like it could be aluminum or some sort. It's not in our best interest, guys. All these big food industries, they just want to make more money. And so you have to be informed. You have to be educated. How do you reclaim your vitality? By the power of frequency, by the power of energy and quantum restoration. All right, there are many ways, but tonight I want you to focus upon frequency because it's all about frequency. That's the very core of our cells. It's energy and frequency. And everything we do, we have to understand how frequency works. And so in a short while, I want you to do a technique right now, which you can do to your clients. If you're doing therapies, you're doing this itera care and bio, I want you to follow this. So very quickly, I want you to close your eyes and place your right hand on your chest over your heart. And I want you to feel your heartbeat. Right? You're feeling that? Now place your left hand over your right hand. And I want you to feel your heartbeat again. Now in a moment, I want you to take deep breaths through your nose and push it out of your gut. So deep breaths, inhale and exhale all the way. I want you to do this for 3 times. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now your body gets into relaxation mode, and I want you to observe any discomfort or any thought. Now, wherever the body sends that signal, it begins to show you, hey, you have some sort of discomfort or pain here. That's where you focus your therapy. That's where you target with the terahertz frequency. Now, this is great for those of you who wants to feel your body get relaxed because, frequency can be more effective if the body is relaxed. So do this rest breath technique This can help you a lot. Disclaimer, all the devices that I'm about to show you are household electrical appliances and they are safe. They are not FDA medical device, all right? And the reason why it's not FDA because it's not food and drugs and it's not under the medical FDA for reasons that some of them they don't know this and they don't acknowledge this, not yet. Though in the future, we understand that innovation leads the way. In the future, innovation with frequencies, the medical world will follow that. We'll see a lot of this in the future. For now, it is not. So if you have any concern about your health, you believe in your doctor, go to your doctor, ask for healthcare professional advices from your doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm a researcher, a trainer, but I see that there is beyond medical. It's called science. And I'm going to show you science about these devices and our nutrition, that science will show you that this is the future. And Dr. J just said this and blew my mind. He said, may you never know the disease you prevent. All of us, we are in our commitment to make this body as healthy as possible. So you use a lot of devices, you're doing your thing, your sunlight, you're grounding every day, you're taking water with lemon and salt every day, you're doing your exercise, you're using your iterate care, you're taking your supplements. And most of us, we don't even care about doing checkups or having checkups. All right. I don't even like checks up. Okay. I don't even want to go to the doctor. Okay. So, in this journey of committing ourselves to discipline for our health, may you never know the disease you prevent. And that's great because as you really love your body, because this body is a temple of the divine, and you focus on healing and making sure that your body is at its optimum state, you never know. You're preventing a lot of diseases. And that's a good thing. Now, what is vitality or vital energy? This is a condition of being alive. To be alive, just like little kids with full of energy, like balls of energy, that is vitality. We want that. It's not just for kids. It's available to everybody, even at a very old age. Now, this is opposing to death or necrosis. What is necrosis? Necrosis is a premature death of your cells. And this could be due to a lot of factors like injury, infection, or the lack of blood flow. So if there's not enough oxygen or flow of blood, you have necrosis, premature death of your cells. We don't want that. Our cells replicate. They copy paste. And we don't want that death cut short simply because we don't understand how health is being managed. Now, vital energy is pertaining to life or necessary to life. With more vitality, more energy, that is what life is all about. Now, some warnings here. I'm going to be talking about some technical and scientific terms. Most of you or a lot of you would say, "Whoa, that's new." Well, hang on. You have ChatGPT, you have Google. I want you to write it down and Google it or ChatGPT it later on because it's going to help you. So, are you ready? If you're ready, go to the meeting chat and I want you to type yes. Yes, yes, yes. If you're ready for this presentation today, that will help you move along in your journey to health and vitality. So say yes. Thank you so much. All right, Maya, thank you so much. Mira and also Spencer and Lee Yan, thank you so much for that. All right, now why frequency and vibration matter? Quantum physics teaches us that the universe responds to frequency. It does not recognize your personal needs or desire. It only recognizes the frequency you vibrate, right? We understand that fear, guilt, shame, if you think of that, feel that, you are going to attract more of that. But if you vibrate frequencies of love, you attract more of love. It's like a tuning fork, ladies and gentlemen. A vibration can shatter a glass. You have to be in the right frequency to attract what you want. This is called the law of attraction. So when you change your frequency, your lifestyle will change, your thoughts will change, your attitude will change. It will change you and it will change the universe. We call it the state of your being. State of your being is what you think and what you feel moment by moment. Again, moment by moment. What you think and feel moment by moment is affecting you now and your future. You are painting, carving your future with the thoughts and the feeling that you are experiencing moment by moment. We understand that everything is energy, that energy is the building block of matter, right? Science and quantum physics said that if everything is energy, then everything is vibrating. We call that oscillation or oscillating at various frequencies. Before matter came, it's all about frequencies, different levels of frequencies. Your atoms, your molecules, they're all in constant motion. And I'll give you some examples here. Now, pay attention why vitality is everywhere, why energy is everywhere, and why frequency matter most, and why that energy of healing is inside the body. There was a study that was done by a university. They took a bone out from the body and placed it in a laboratory with all its chemicals and compounds and everything that it needs. It's there, and they watch it, they observe it. Everything that the bone needs, the calcium, whatever it needs, even the water, its environment, that bone didn't even get any energy to heal. Nothing happens to the bone. All right? They were trying to connect two bones with everything that it needs in that laboratory, but the bone did not connect. Nothing happened at all. They place it back to the body, all right, place it back, connect it back to the main bone. What happens? The bone started to heal. It shows that there's healing power inside the body. It's not outside the body. So understanding this, we have to keep this body at its vital state so it can start or keep healing what it needs to be done. Now, did you ever talk yourself into being sick and then all of a sudden you feel weak? Have you tried that? Yes, of course, because your thoughts and your belief affects your body, right? That's the power of your belief. It's undeniable now that you can get influence big time based on your thoughts and feeling. Your thoughts and feeling can create stress, or it can create joyful experiences. There was a study that was done. Four people that were told to think that they are unhealthy, they're sick for an hour. Guess what? Their fever goes up. They start coughing. It's just that power of thoughts. Your mind can really influence your body because your cells are eavesdropping to your thoughts. There was a boy in India in 1941. Wow, this is like crazy. The boy lost its leg. Now, these were witnesses from that town in India, guys, okay? This is not some sort of news everywhere, but this was from witnesses in the town. The boy said, wait, I saw a salamander, all right, grew its tail and leg. Why can't I do that? So the boy believed so much, and by thinking and feeling it, the boy grew a new leg, just like the salamander. This was in 1949 in India. Another college experiment by Baxter's about love, right? And feelings of love to a plant. This is by Richard Gerber, vibrational medicine. Watch this photo here. Two same plants, the same soil, watered the same time, but the other one was being bullied. So students go to the class, before they go to the classroom, they pass through these two plants. They say bullied stuff, like cursing the other plant, and the other plant is being praised. Okay, other plants say, "I hate you. I don't like you. All right, you're nothing." All those bad, negative words. Look at the plant that is bullied; it's dying, and the other one that was praised. This is real, guys. Okay, this is not some sort of just a made up news or made up story. No, this is real. This is in Baxter. The other one that was praised said, I love you, congratulations, you're fantastic, you're great. Look at the plant. Plants can feel frequencies. Light and frequencies exist from the energy of the sun. Sun is frequency. Light is frequency. This energy can be captured and also stored in our foods or herbs. Food has a frequency, and we know that. We've got, pyramids of vibrational frequencies of food. You can see that in Google. All right. Organic foods are high amplitudes of energy. Superfoods like heirloom, or we've got herbs and moss and silages, somewhere between 210 to 320 megahertz. That's amazing. All right. Consuming this high energy substances has been regarded to help raise your frequencies. Yogas and monks, they eat this type of food because it helps them heighten their consciousness, their thoughts, their vitality, their intuition. Wow, take note of that, guys. If you want higher intuition, eat right foods, vegetables, high energy foods like fruits, herbs, all of this high levels, high frequency foods. Even fabrics has frequency. Linen is very high frequency, good for the body. Wool, hemp, rami, organic cotton, rice husk. These were the materials our ancestors were using for their fabrics, for their clothings. Today, we've got plastic called polyester, nylon, spandex. We use this for gym, fitness. And look at these frequencies. They affect our bodies. They discord our energies. These fabrics affects us more than the comfort. Emotions has levels of frequency. Shame is very small, very low. It's 20. Guilt, apathy. But if you go higher and higher and higher levels of frequency, you have expanded consciousness like willingness, acceptance, joy, peace, enlightenment. This expanded consciousness allow your brain to even connect to a higher level of consciousness. We know this. So your feelings is also a frequency. And people can feel that. Kids can feel that. I have lots of children. I have 7 kids. They can feel me. Even if I don't speak, they can feel my emotions. And they can act and react with my emotions because these are frequencies. Now, what is frequency healing? Frequency healing is a method that enhances the body's healing response by energy through essence. Energy is information. Light is information. Frequency is information. Sound is information. Electricity is information. That is frequency healing is all about. And that frequency healing is already here. We've got different modalities, different types of healing frequencies. I've even heard about med beds. All right, this would be like a conspiracy theory, whatever, but it's actually here, guys. All right, it's about to be released. We've got different sources. We've got infrared, we've got crystal healing, pranic healing, theta, quantum healing. All of this is available. This is what Albert Einstein said many years ago. He said that the future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. That is already here. And he's talking about resonance. What is resonance? When we examine our body, every organ and tissue is constantly vibrating. A good healthy body is with organs and tissue that are in vibrational harmony. Take note of that. But you are in a state of discord, all right, disharmony, imbalance, that is referred as sickness. Simple. When the body is out of balance, right, not homeostate state, you are in sickness state. Vibrational therapy sends energy frequencies into your body by changing and tuning your frequency or resetting your energy field so you can heal your body again. This study was done by Medicine and Novel Technology Devices in December of 2022. Now watch this. I'm going to show you this video, and this has blown my mind. This was done by UCLA, Department of Physics and Astronomy, and watch that they have proven that there is a harmonizing, synchronized energy around us. And some cannot explain yet, but watch, is alive. Look at this. This is a metronome, and it's played on different times. But you notice as this metronome are moving, as long as the metronome is in constant movement, it will start to do something amazing. Watch this, guys. Watch it. What is going on? 5 metronomes started to synchronize all together. There is, behind all of this, there is a synchronizing energy that keeps us in balance. That is amazing, all right? There is an energy that keeps everything in balance. You might call it God, whatever you call it, but I believe that there is such frequency energy that keeps everything in balance. And PEMF here, this is a field therapy here. There is some frequency range specific to restore or balance certain conditions in the body. Like acne has this, allergies, anxiety, bruises, right? Low blood pressure, all of this. They have checked on every frequencies of every condition. And if you tune that, what happens? It's going to start realigning all these conditions. It's going to start killing all these conditions or lowering the frequency of this condition. And it will give you a balanced state. This is what PEMF is doing in our body. We have that in our bio, guys. Energy fields promote healing. Again, energy fields promote healing. When you tap on the right frequency, miracles can happen in your body. Wow. Yep. Now, we've got this Kirlian photography device, right? And they can detect or capture human emanation. We call it the aura. There is a GDV, gas discharge visualization. And Kirlian photography can capture your energy, your aura. A sick person has a broken aura, impaired immunity. This is caused by unhealthy lifestyle or significant loss of energy. We also have a healthy person. Look at the middle here. They have even aura or emanation, no defects, healthy lifestyle, good energy potential. A sick person also has an even distribution of this emanation of energy. They could have disease or improper use of energy or lifestyle. All right. There is also different colors of aura. Okay. This is really interesting. I don't know what's the meaning of purple, green, yellow, red. There is a meaning to that, but it can capture your aura. We cannot see this in our naked eyes, by the way. We're only limited to 1%. In the spectrum of light, we can only see 1%. That's how limited we are. Animals can see more than what we can see, right? Like bats and probably not the bat, but probably eagles or other, animals. We cannot. We're just limited. Even sound, we cannot hear all the spectrum of sound and frequencies and light. But we have devices that can capture that, and it will show you that, hey, this is the meaning of it. All right? And it's amazing. So Kirlian photography can also detect voltages or frequencies of food, like the seed. Look at those volts across frequencies. And, like organic has more energy, right? Compared to conventional or GMOs probably, okay? We got carrots and organic broccoli. Watch that. Okay, it captures this bright light, like lightning light, and it shows you that it's not just a substance, but it's also the energy that you're eating from this food. You have to be mindful with what you're eating, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there is a secret healing system in our body that no one is talking about. All right, no one is teaching us this. It's not in schools, but hey, the body heals itself. The body heals itself, provided that you give it the right energy, the right food, the right environment. When it's all there, everything that the body needs, the body will heal itself. I'll show you 3 primary effects of frequency devices of Prive. Number 1, Prive frequency devices can energize your body to balance and rejuvenate your energy and your body. Number 2, it helps improve communication and undoing or removing of blockages. We have that in our Artera Care. And number 3, it stimulates neuropeptide production. What is neuropeptide? These are chemicals produced in your brain that sends these chemicals to heal your body. It's like a pharmacy. Your brain is your body's best natural pharmacy. Everything that you need for the body to balance, all right, like any drug, it's there in your brain. It's called neuropeptide, all right? Now, the enteric air is proven also to create alignment or balance in your body. This guy, before using the enteric air, it was in 75% alignment before the enteric air. After using the enteric air for 15 minutes, it showed up to 92% alignment. That is totally amazing, guys. Okay. Now, we understand that cells talk by bioelectricity and frequency. All cells, they do this, even bacteria. And the transmitter is the DNA. The DNA is the crystal. It amplifies the signal, just like the terahertz. Terahertz in our frequency enteric air device has crystal, which amplifies the energy. We use this to communicate along hydrogen and negative ions to help your body heal itself. The doctor of the future will be oneself. I totally agree with this. As you become more and more and more knowledgeable, educated, and conscious about health, all right? When you start following the path of natural healing, frequency, energy, proper lifestyle, you will start to regulate yourself, not just even your body, but even your emotions, your thoughts. That is what we want. That is called an empowered human being, able to regulate and heal itself. Albert Schweitzer said that, and I totally agree with that. Dr. J said, circulation is life, stagnation is death. Absolutely correct. All right? That's why you keep moving. Cells, they move, they connect, they communicate through frequencies. Without this movement and circulation, there is what we call death through stagnation. Now, I like to feature, guys, our frequency revolution set. We've got the MagnoSeek, the Enteric Air, the TerraBio. This is a perfect combination. This is now I call the trilogy, the golden trilogy of health. And I'm very excited to show this to you. It's because it's going to help your body align itself, bring your body to homeostasis, improve cellular communication, energizes you, and many, many others. So let's start with the star product of Prive. We call this the Enteric Air. The Enteric Air has been around now for more than 4 years. First time I've held this, what is September of 2021, and I've seen so much testimonies. We've got thousands and thousands of testimonies all over the world in over 80 plus regions and countries, with over 500 plus doctors recommending this device to their patients. This is a cutting edge innovation for your home, and even clinics and hospitals are using this. Terahertz has been demonstrated to improve blood circulation. It's like a tiny dancer, right? Terahertz waves, they vibrate and they dance through our tissues, energizing our body. We call that bioresonance therapy. This technique uses devices to detect and correct imbalances in the body's electromagnetic field, and the terahertz in enteric air can penetrate 20 to 30 centimeters. And watch this. If you look at the spectrum, it's in between microwave and infrared. Infrared is photonic, all right, frequency. Microwave is electronic frequency. This was discovered by the American scientists in the 1980s, all right? It is within 30 microns to 3,000 microns. 0.3, 30 terahertz, okay? Look at that. And then it's now used in communication, aviation, biomedical. Why? Because terahertz is non-ionizing frequency. In other words, it does not hurt the body as bad as all this, like x-rays. And even those terminal metal detectors, they're very bad. Every time you go for flight, you put your bags, all of this, you're exposed to this. When we have this detectors, these are very bad for the body. Now they're using terahertz because it's safer. Now, what makes enteric air the best in the world? Well, we have the sweet spot. It is in between 2 to 17 terahertz, highly suitable for the human body. There's a lot of terahertz there in the market. They claim that they're good, they're cheaper. You can find them in Alibaba, probably in some online shops. But guys, they're very dangerous. You know why? Because they are not in the terahertz gap, sweet spot, unlike their Terracare. We have the best terahertz device in the world, and we have proven that. And that's why American scientists, they call the terahertz as the wave of life, because it matches the vibrational frequency of human cells. It speaks to human cells. Light of life, because it has the ability to influence cells and support gene expression and promotes energy balance without harm. And Chinese scientists, they call it divine or God's waveband, all right? They said this is one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future. Military, science, technology, 6G, all of this stuff, agriculture. This is the future of terahertz. And we've got cytology technology, the quantum energy therapy using crystals, powderized it, blended it with 100 plus trace earth elements, woven together. And this is what we call the Prive crystal tube. This was tested. It's very safe. It's very powerful. It's patented. And this is the future of medicine integration. Cell resonance, activity, energy flow, increased blood circulation. That's the power of terahertz. Detoxification, penetration to your bones, and regeneration. It relieves discomfort. It supports your ATP. That is the energy in your cells. Improves your sleep quality, even your skin. Hydration, relaxation. This is called a calming energy. So we prefer that you use it every day, and you want your water. Use this to charge your water, and it helps your body hydrate and balance your meridian points. More in depth, the terahertz waves is literally providing vibration that your cells understands, and it helps correct abnormal cellular division and accelerates healing in the body. Yes, this is what I love. The body heals itself. We have this kind of frequency. It helps your body heals faster. And there is what you call thermotherapy. What is thermotherapy, Nathan? That is heat. The heat is being carried by terahertz. It goes through your skin to your bones, and it improves circulation. Remember, stagnation is death, but movement or flow is life. This is what thermotherapy can do in your body. Metabolism, connective tissue health, relaxes your muscles, and reduces stiffness. Now, I'm going to show you one here that it's really going to blow your mind. It increases nitric oxide. What is nitric oxide? Well, it is a molecule consisting of one nitrogen and one oxygen atoms. It plays a vital role in the human body, primarily by relaxing and widening blood vessels. So this is vasodilation. That's why you begin to feel like, oh my gosh, there's more, more oxygenation, more circulation. That is increasing of nitric oxide. And this is good for exercise performance, better heart health, and improvement of brain function. The terahertz can increase your NO. Now, secondly, we got the bio. This is using infrared and HIEMF, high intensity electromagnetic energy field, to achieve optimal health. There's also mild thermotherapy effects. I love it. Every time I use this, I sweat. So there is EMF, electromagnetic field force, a type of energy that charge particles. This is everywhere from the sun inside Mother Earth. And so there are types of frequency for healing. We have that here in our bio. We got low intensity, PEMF, high intensity, which is in just less than a month or even sometimes minutes, you feel the effect immediately. And the high EMF delivers rapid change, alternating magnetic fields that induce electric currents in your body, in your tissues. Now, it penetrates deeper and it has a more rapid pain relief compared to low. We have that in our bio. And so if you talk about Nathan, electric current or electricity passing through my body, is that safe? Well, look at this. Tesla has been using electric current through his body all right, and studied biomagnetism to some extent to himself. So he's been using electromagnetic field. He tried it for his health, for longevity in 1800. It was a long time ago. All right. And in fact, he said you can even pass electricity without even a physical contact. This is Tesla. He's been using frequency and energy for his health and longevity. The Iterabio and light can also do the same like the bio. And with this, guys, I like this, okay? First, the cells require electricity to function properly. Cells require electricity. Electricity is actually nutrients for the cells. I didn't know that. But science has proven that electricity are nutrients for your cells. So the more frequency, right electricity or frequency in your body, the more your cells are healthy. And there is what you call the process of electroporation, increasing nutrient and supplement absorption. What is electroporation? You know, when you charge your body, this brief high voltage electric pulses create something we call a temporary loosen up of your cell membrane. In other words, electricity loosens your cell membranes, and your cell membranes now opens up, allowing molecules like DNA, RNA, or any drugs or chemical supplement to enter into your cells faster using electroporation. And so when you're using this type of devices like Iteracare, Bio, you know, and the next one, which is the MagnoSeek, guys, you gotta be mindful with the food you're eating, all right? Because there is electroporation. And so you don't say, Nathan, I have Iteracare, I can eat whatever I want. Don't do that, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Minimize or stop eating sugar, carbs, all this processed, ultra processed foods. Stop eating, you know, sorry for this, but Dunkin' Donuts or you know, hot dogs. They're not really healthy, you know. Even colas, very bad for your health. So stop eating them if you can, because your cells are now open, active to eat what you're eating. That's why 60-70% of your health is in the gut, up to 80%. What you're eating affects your body big time. So when the voltage falls due to age, disease, or injury, cells does not work properly, leading to illnesses and cell malfunction. So your voltage, your cell's voltage must be increased all the time, must be at its top rate all the time. Now, raises the cell's current with its magnetic pulses, reduces or stop release of inflammatory receptors. This is in the bio and BioLite. And cells voltage improve, they can heal and recover far more efficiently using the bio. This is the PEMF therapy, and there is proof to that in Journal of Pain Research Evaluation in 2018 that the PMF can assist in inflammation, neurological functioning, health tissues. There's a lot more, even for back pain, post-traumatic, post-operative lower back pain, stem cells, all of this stuff, okay? Neuropathy, thoracic outlet syndrome. This has all been proven by the Journal of Pain Research. The PEMF is really good for the body. So it works. It's not just a hype, okay? Our study shows that high-intensity electromagnetic technology is great for the body. Okay, a lot of stuff here, okay? Now, bottom line, Iterabio is non-ionizing infrared sauna for your feet. This current travels in your body. It's a versatile massage experience, accelerates general blood flow, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of stuff here. Oxygen levels, improves circulation, boost immunity, homeostasis, meridian alignment, fatigue relief, and a lot of great stuff. This is the bio. So we have the Iteracare, the bio, and the next one, which is now a big hit in the market. I am seeing a lot of great testimonies in the market, even here in the Philippines. This is called the MagnoSeek, the future of intelligent wellness using AI, using specific frequencies to stimulate organs and tissues. It's using nano bioelectric optimization and magneto-resonant technology. Guys, this is so amazing. Oh my gosh. AI supported. It gives you, you know, a feedback. And it's so accurate. Okay, I'm going to show you how accurate it is. This is AI wellness scanner. So it scans your body. Okay. A lot. I mean, it scans a lot. I'll show you a lot more here, okay? It scans, detects imbalances, all right? If there's an imbalance in certain parts of your body, organs, tissues, even down to your DNA, it can detect. Even to your bacteria, it can detect. And number three, it can promote self-regulation or balancing or restoration through harmonizing your energy. And it provides real-time wellness data for personalized lifestyle optimization using AI. So why MagnoSeek matters. Today, more and more individuals doesn't want to have checkup. I'm one of those. I don't like to be checked. Right? I don't like it. But MagnoSeek can give you a convenient data-driven wellness support system. Reports users identify their energetic patterns. Now, watch this. It provides insight to over 12,000 indicators. 12,000, that's crazy. That's a lot. Bioenergetic activities covering 250 human body parts, including your nails. Oh my gosh. It's designed to complement, by the way, not replace. So if you're doing your medical stuff, your doctors, it does not replace, but it will affirm, confirm, and it will complement the standard wellness practice you're doing there with your doctors. Okay. This is very useful, guys. And watch this. It's 95 to 98% accuracy rate. That is mind blowing. Oh my gosh. Woo. I just talked to a friend a while ago and he said, I use the MagnoSeek, Nathan, and I'm blown away because he has a lot of problem. He's 70 plus years old. And he was not telling the guy, one of our distributors. And after the MagnoSeek assessment, the scanning, he was blown away. It detected his eye problem, back problem, his knee problem, prostate problem. He was like, what? How did he know? Well, it has this frequency, it has the data, and it has all of this powerful energies that can detect, gives you feedback. And it's just so accurate. He said it's so accurate, it's unbelievable. He showed his laboratory test, it's just so accurate. He's blown away. Okay? So there is a collaboration and compliance. We got SGS, and we use big AI, big data, over 35 years of data from all over 30, 40 countries, thousands of people, all right, of over 35 years. So there is a data there, algorithm, all of the stuff, and this is a combination of the technology of Japan, Russia, and China technology. So how do you do this? You scan, analyze, and there is an interpretation workflow. So you first use we call this the wristband, okay, and it emits a satellite energy signals. It goes into your organs, into your cells. It starts to send signals and starts to resonate. So if there is a detuned or out of tune organ, that organ sends another signal to the MagnoSeek and start reading. Signal is passing through your neural pathways, through your vagus nerve, through your brain, through your heart, and it goes into that computer called MagnoSeek, and it detects, reflects changes in your energetic field in real time. And number six, the AI will do interpretation. It's just pretty cool, guys. Okay, so full body checkup, 12,000 indicators, 250 human body parts. You can actually, after the checkup, you can just go over it again and again, check, and you can start sending signals to do restoration. All right, just like repairing. I don't want to use the repair, but it has that mode to restore and balance certain parts of your body. It's great for vision, sleep improvement. So while you're sleeping, you can use this, guys. Oh my gosh. Unique advantage because it has AI, it has secure data system, is using TCM, cloud-based, and a lot of great stuff. So conclusion, this is the most powerful part here. The quantum life with Prime. This is the future. You use the IteraCare, the Bio, and the MagnoSeek by incorporating these beneficial frequencies in your daily life. This can enhance your overall well-being and vitality, contributing to a healthy and more energized lifestyle. So these are the three primary effects of our Prive products, the IteraCare, the Bio, and the MagnoSeek. It has LGS, liquid gas solid molecules, okay? Plasma, using light and sun, This is a soup of charged particles. And the fifth boasts Einstein. Okay, again, this is another technical term here. Single superparticles, and they are in quantum state. Even Einstein said this is spooky because during the time Einstein cannot even explain about the quantum entanglement, but now it is being explained. There is quantum entanglement. Quantum matters. EMF works. Frequency works. Gravity works. So it's not spooky anymore. It's not spooky anymore. It's not some sort of fury anymore. No, this is how to heal the body using frequencies. So quantum therapy, what is that? Okay, in science, the behavior of matter energy at its molecular, atomic, nuclear, even very small, like bosons, okay, superpositions, and all of this stuff, okay? Now, good news, guys, okay, we are in the right path. Michael Upstone said just this year, he said this, frequency healing is projected to grow tenfold in the next 10 years. Aren't you excited about that? Oh my gosh. For the next 10 years, it's going to be frequency. I'm so excited. That's why I love talking about frequency. I love talking about healing through energy, your mind, your thoughts, all these devices, the etheric. This is the future, and it's going to get bigger and bigger for the next years to come. Summary of our holistic health trilogy, okay? So first, you do detection using what? MagnoSeek. So each house can have a MagnoSeek. If you don't have, get yours. It will show you imbalances. So when you detect before the symptoms come, that is a life-saving thing there. It saves your life. Use MagnoSeek, and when you're sleeping, you can use MagnoSeek to restore and balance. Number two, once you detect that there is an imbalance in the body, notice there is a supportive approach using terahertz, PEMF, or high EMF. This is the bio and the etheric air. So you target those frequency where you need those frequency to be emitted in that particular organ. And number three, okay, so you detect, you regulate, and number three, you rebuild. We have now consumable products. This has been in Prive for many years now. It's not widely available yet, but we have this supplements. We have this consumables. We have this powerful food, which is called rebuild. Once you have the energy, of course, you need the food. Remember, electroporation. Your body must benefit from right nutrients to renew itself. This is called the Prive nutrition. We have got vitamins, minerals, the gut, hormonal support. Okay, why is this very important? Again, essential nutrition is so important. Once you have the right energy, you need the right food or these elements. These are the right building blocks to restore your vitality and your health. So you need nutritional support, cellular support, tissue renewal. This is the Prive nutritional system. I love it. I just love it. Now, I'm going to show you some of our Prive's products, supplements, and my favorite is this one. This is one of my favorite. I have it here in the house. This is called the Spring Life. It has silica drops. And silica is so important in the body. I didn't know that. All right. Remember silicon? You know, silicons, they communicate for chips. We have it here. And you know, when you use this, it increases your ADP, cell communication. This is Spring Life. This is one of my favorites. Second favorite is Cell Food. Cell Food Plus, FDA approved. This was since 1969. This is widely used all over the world, even in the US. We have it here. It has 78 types of minerals and trace elements. The water we're drinking today has no more minerals, in case you don't know. It's highly processed, highly filtered, that it's lack of minerals and trace element. The cell food can provide it back even more. It has 34 botanical enzymes, 17 amino acids, and electrolyte. It's good for energy, you know, cell communication, for gym workout. And it has selenium. Oh my gosh, selenium is so powerful, important in the body. And this is my children's favorite, the alfalfa. 1 tablespoon of alfalfa is equivalent to 1 kilogram of vegetable. Woo! So if you're talking about nutritional gap, children growing, you know, I have 5 girls, and I think 4 of them are already having periods. Can you imagine that? This is their favorite. And I have this in the house all the time. And so when they have their period, they take this because this is iron, high iron, good for replenishing iron for girls, and the nutrition. And they love this. And my children said, Dad, no pain every time we take this alfalfa. I love this. We've got the natto kinase, Bacillus natto. All right. This is for body cleansing, promotes development of your health in your intestines. This is supporting defense for your body. This is like good bacteria for your body, guys. Okay? For growth, beauty, anti-aging. This is also my love. I love this, guys. I have this in the house. And we've got the stem cell. Is stem cell very important? Of course. We have the stem cell, Swiss apple stem cell, phytocell. It's here also in Prive, and I love it. So you can try this, okay? This is in Malaysia, and I hope it will be available in many countries. And the golden clam, oh my gosh, this is also so powerful. Premium golden clam, like it's good for the liver. I mean, the specialty of golden clam is liver and kidney. It's like the best. If your liver is just like, like the liver is like almost like dying, this can restore liver. Discount big time. I'm telling you guys. I've seen reports. I've read it last night. Oh my, it's mind blowing. This is good for the liver. So we got all this nutrition with energy. Oh my God, this is the holistic health trilogy already. Remember, detect, regulate, and rebuild. This is how you can reclaim your vitality through the power of frequency terahertz, bioresonant tech, quantum restoration, and targeted nutrition. You will never be the same again. I'm very, very excited. So, tonight, thank you so much for your time listening to me. Those of you who joined, all right, you can share your story or you can share it in social media if you have. I'm sure a lot of you have your own Facebook page, you have your own social media, your groups. Share your story. Tell about the difference of why the products has changed your life, how did it help you. Remember, God is frequency. Love is frequency. Okay, this frequency is without evidence, without you. So you are the evidence of that frequency. All right. So we want to capture attention. This is what Dr. J said. We can capture attentions in many, many people if we share our testimonies. Okay. To researcher clinicians and many, many more. Okay. This is the frequency revolution.